This video presents the projection of seismic lines onto profile views in the Pro module of Geotech. In Pro, select the desired style file via the File menu, then Open Style. The style file is adapted to the paper format, in this case in legal size. It is also in the style that we decide which column to display for the borings. Start by retrieving data with a query in the Axis entry form. Click on this button or the F7 key. Select your site and your axis. Then click on this button or the F8 key. The main axis was already defined in this database with the easting and northing of its implementation points. We also indicated the chainage of the first point to adjust the profile accordingly. We now have the profile view of this section with a few properties of boreholes, including the stratigraphy, as well as the N and RQD values as histograms. The borehole data was already entered in Geotech for the production of borehole logs. If geophysics tests were done to determine the various soil layers, we can insert them in the database. Each seismic line will have a minimum of 2 implementation points, the beginning and the end of the line. The readings are then indicated as several changes from the first implementation point. We will import the implementation point from a CSV file. The CSV file can contain information for several seismic lines as long as they are identified. In the import window, choose the Axis PI table, then select the file to insert. In this case, we will also create the parent records to automatically create the seismic lines. Verify the data, then insert. We can also insert the profiles into the Axis profile table by selecting the new CSV files to insert. The profiles are identified by the name of the seismic line, the layer material, the distance from the first implementation point, the elevation, and the seismic velocity. Let's also create the parent, which is the identification of the layer material. Now click Insert. Once the data are inserted, we verify them and complete the information by retrieving them from the Axis entry form. It is important to indicate LS as the type. In the options, make sure that the option Display the intersection of seismic lines is active. The retrieval distance can also be adjusted, and any part of the seismic line outside the detection distance will not be displayed. By retrieving again all the data around the main axis, we now see the borings, but also the profiles of both seismic lines projected onto the axis. For more information or for a geotech trial, click on the link in the video description.